What's going on, guys? It's Commander, and today I'm talking about something that is so near and dear to my heart and something that is so often overlooked in the collecting community. It's Star Wars Etsy. Stick around. What's going on, guys? It's Commander. Today we're talking about something that's special to me because obviously I'm the budget collector. I've got a bunch of stuff in the inventory here that's not very expensive, but some of my most favorite pieces have come from other Star Wars fans. If you're balling on a budget, sometimes you can't afford the $60 holocron from Galaxy's Edge, or you can't afford a Master Replica's thermal detonator. Maybe you can't afford that Ahsoka 332nd helmet that you want so badly. But these are just a few of the things that I found on Etsy that I absolutely adore, and I want to show these guys some love because I received these items from them and I was extremely happy. So first up on the list is going to be 3D Pro Designs. Now these guys are based out of New Jersey. They are an awesome small company. And what do? They make holocrons. I absolutely love these things. It's a little hard to see in the light, but basically these are 3D print holocrons with built-in LEDs in them. And what I loved so much about this company, while I was happy with the product, it was really just the customer service that they gave when I just emailed them a question. These guys are super friendly. They're super awesome. They have a bunch of different ways you can configure your holocrons to make them look the way you want. And beyond that, they send you goodies with your stuff too. On my last order alone, I got a 3D printed Vader ring, and I also got this awesome little 3D printed Vader card. How cool is that, man? And they just send this stuff, I don't know why, just because they're nice people. Now I'm going to pull this website up here and I'm going to show you. So on Etsy, it's 3D Pro Designs. You can see they have the holocrons listed right up front, and then there are two new things on here I actually haven't seen before. They have these single layer 3D print artworks that are actually really cool. You could frame that up, throw it on a shelf somewhere, and for how much money? Nothing. 12 bucks. I mean, come on. These guys are so awesome and they are so friendly. I would urge you immediately go down there, buy one of these things. They're killer. Great company. So this next piece is something that I don't even know how to describe it. I love it because it's taking something that's already in my collection and making it 1,000 times better. So what I have sitting next to me is the Blue Dog Displays Vader display for the Black Series Vader helmet. So basically what you have here is something that takes just a helmet that would be sitting on kind of a plastic sleeve, and yeah, it's a Vader helmet, but there's so much more to this thing. He realized the potential in the collectible and designed this display to show all of it off. So I'm going to try to hold this thing up so you guys can see it. So what this thing does is it breaks up your Vader helmet into its 3 different pieces so you can check out each portion while it's still on display. And as an added bonus, this thing actually comes with its own kind of Master Replicas style looking plaque as well. So that is absolutely awesome. And it's cut right into the display right here, so you can pop that thing in. This thing looks like a dream. So thank you so much, Blue Dog, for this. I know we talked a little bit. This is an awesome piece. I love it in my collection. So thank you for doing what you do. I am such a huge fan of that Blue Dog display. I can't overstate how much I love that thing. It is expensive. Now you have to remember this thing is about 70 bucks, but it takes that Black Series Vader helmet and it just brings it to a whole nother level. Totally worth the money, 100%. Go get one. Now, next up on the list is somebody that I have talked to a lot because I bought a couple different displays from this guy, but this comes from the PC Mod Shop. The person you want to talk to is Clark Pace. But basically, this guy makes some of the most beautiful aftermarket stands that I've ever seen in my entire life, and actually takes care when he's making them. So as some of you may know, I do have the 2005 Master Replicas Anakin. Now this used to come with a fixed blade. This was changed to a Tricree LED so I could display it without the blade in it. And I needed a stand that was going to do this thing justice, but I was worried about how, if I bought a repro stand, the saber was going to fit. Well, don't worry. Clark's got your back. He actually had me go home and measure these with a caliper so that he could custom fit the stand to make sure that it fit this particular Graflex the way it needed to. Now, he does a couple different options when it comes to the style of stand that you want, but I personally am a huge fan of the mirror base. I just think it looks so classy. Every single one gets sent out with one of these plaques that you can have him customize to say whatever you want. And boom, look at that. Like a dream. Like an absolute dream. It fit perfectly because of the measurements. So, as a fan, I adore this person because taking the time to make things right is the most important part, and no expense was spared in making these things look absolutely beautiful. So I need to clean the fingerprints off of my saber, but otherwise, look at how beautiful this thing is. Any fan would be happy to have one of these in their house. Now, another one that Clark makes that I absolutely adore is the mirror base for a thermal detonator. So I'll show you this. I had spent a lot of time custom fabbing up a thermal detonator, and I needed something that reflected the amount of work that I put into that thing. And so this is another beautiful option from over at PC Mod Shop. Go check this out. If you're gonna do any of the 3D prints that I'm gonna be showing you guys, this is a really good place to find stands that reflect the work that you put into your 3D prints. So last but not least is an honorable mention for our friend Nortzy 3D over in Sweden. Now, I really wanted an Ahsoka 332nd helmet, but I could not afford the helmet, and so I found Nortzy, who created this beautiful little repro. Look at how awesome this thing is. No expense was spared in the detail of this little helmet. Look at how adorable this thing is, all the way into the interior design of the helmet. 100% faithful. And just having this little miniature as accurate as it is just so awesome. So you can actually get these for only about 40 bucks. I would highly recommend anybody go grab one of these from Nortzy 3D because these are so cool. They're just an awesome little thing. I just feel like I had to throw you in there. Nortzy, thank you so much for the helmet. I love it. And to anybody who's into any kind of like Japanese style figures, some of the resin 3D prints this guy does are absolutely off the chain. I'll show you a couple right here. Now, I know this isn't particularly Star Wars related, but these are absolutely beautiful, and this would be a really fun way to maybe start painting, learn how to do some model painting, and for $9, $5, 22 bucks, you couldn't ask for more on something to paint on. So those are just some of the things that are on Etsy. I just wanted to show you guys because I feel like a lot of people really don't look at Etsy. They don't think about Etsy when it comes to repros and stuff like that. But I have had so much fun just digging through Etsy and finding other people who love Star Wars as much as I do and creating. So I hope you guys go check them out. All of the links are going to be down in the description below. If you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps. And if you are a Star Wars fan, please join the Discord. The Hangar Bay Discord is such an amazing place where a lot of us get together, talk Star Wars, have fun. We're almost 200 strong. We are a 24/7 server. We're always talking Star Wars, always hanging out, having a good time, gaming together. So join us. That's going to be it for me today. This is Commander signing out. I hope today finds you well. I hope tomorrow finds you better. May the Force be with you.